Okay, so we should be back. I think we're good. We're looking good. Yep, pulling up on stream, so we are good to go. I just have to remember the controls because I obviously haven't played it since the last time I streamed this. And I've only streamed this one time, actually. Let's read the mission log. Snake successfully rescues Otacon, but is shocked by the fact that the ninja he drove away is his war buddy Gray Fox. Discovering that Metal Gear has been developed against his will as a nuclear missile-launching walking tank, Otacon offers to help Snake. Snake tries to meet up with Meryl to get the detonation code emergency override key. That she... Oh, okay. Never mind, I guess. I always forget that X is not confirmation in this game. Oh well. Oh, well, that would have been bad. Okay, so basically, though, last time we fought Gray Fox. Keycard level 4 now, that's nice. So we fought Gray Fox, we found Otacon for the first time. And now we're on a mission to find Meryl, and she should be in this building. Is this one? Yeah, I should have gotten that one already. Ooh, need some more rations. Do you mind if I add you to my friend list on page? Oh, sure thing, yeah. That's fine by me. You can find me, it's the same thing, it's S76253, but there's a dash in between the S and the 7. So it's S-76253. But that's fine by me, man. You can send me an invite, and then after I'm done streaming, or if I see, actually it'll pop up on here, I think, since I'm already online. I could just confirm that. It's cool with me. I'll do it off stream though. Actually, I was gonna say, because just in case you didn't want your name popping up, but it might do that anyway. I've not been playing the PS3 for a while now, so I'm actually not too sure if the controller is completely charged or anything right now. It's like been Splatoon and Bloodborne. That's kind of been my gaming free time activities. Oh shit. Oh! Okay, but an alert didn't start, so...
Don't move.
Wow, I'm surprised that actually worked. I don't think that's ever worked before.
That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary
Oh, I got in
Snake.
quick. That means she doesn't have pants on.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake.
That's cool, man. Same thing for me. Don't expect me to be online for a lot of games.
It's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy
But yeah,
my
if you want
interest
to
in men.
compare trophies,
Seems
drop me a
smart
message or
enough.
something sometime.
You're
That's
Meryl, all right.
cool by me.
Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself. The truth is, the uniform smelled like blood.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound way back, when guys like you and my uncle were in it. None of that gene therapy like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
There are no heroes in war. All the heroes I know are either dead or in prison. One or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
I'm just a man who's good at what he does. Killing. There's no winning or losing
Welcome
for a
back,
mercenary.
Snake.
The only winners in war are the people.
That's right, and you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield. The only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop? Is it the same with all great soldiers throughout history?
Why didn't you contact me?
Oh, I almost
My
forgot
codec
the
was
next
broken.
thing.
Is that all?
The
Shouldn't
next
you
thing
just be
coming up
happy
is
we met up like
Psycho
this?
Madness.
How did you
I don't really
recognize
like
me in
this battle.
disguise?
I never forget a lady.
I don't
So
think I
there's
did like
something you
terrible
like about
last
me,
time,
huh?
but there was a couple
Yeah,
deaths, so.
you've got a great butt.
Oh, I see. First it's my eyes,
Hmm.
now it's my butt. What's next?
Total of
battlefield.
6
Never
polygons
think about
max.
what's
Looks
next.
good. It's better than the N64. If you remember asses in the N64 games, those oh, they
So,
were
Snake,
pointy.
How are the negotiations going?
No progress.
So it's all
Specifically,
up to you, huh?
I seem to be remembering
Somebody's
Legend of
gotta stop
Zelda.
them
There were
from
some
launching
people
a
that had
nuclear
like
missile.
pyramids.
There are two
butts.
ways. Either we destroy Metal Gear or...
We override the detonation code. You got the card keys from Baker?
card keys. You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
Where could the other 2 be?
I have no idea, but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear is in an underground maintenance base to the north.
Take me too. I know this place better than you do.
You'll just slow me
18
down.
platinums.
You
Do I
don't
really have that
enough
many?
battle experience.
I
There was
will
a
slow you
period
down,
where
I promise.
And
I
what
got
if you
pretty
do?
crazy about
Then you
completing
can
games.
shoot
Like I
me.
said, I'm a bit of a
like
completionist,
to
so if I
waste
can complete a
bullets.
game 100%, I never go for online
it.
trophies almost at all. But if it's
I'll be
if it's an
careful.
offline experience game, which a lot used to be earlier on,
You know, I don't usually
I try to go
talk
for
the way
everything.
other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the
Excuse me.
mirror. I've always
if you've
despised
seen
that kind of
the
woman.
podcast that I do with Cynical C,
I
he
always
makes a
dreamed of
reference to one
becoming a
time we got
soldier,
in like to this trophy war,
but I was wrong.
where we were trying
It wasn't
to
really my
outdo each
dream.
other,
My father,
trying to get as many trophies as we
he was
could.
killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's
I'm pretty sure I
footsteps.
beat him though. I
Not
don't
really.
remember exactly what his
I
level
thought
was
that
at.
if I
but
became a soldier, I could understand him
that was
better.
funny. That was back
So
when we
are
had
you a
like a lot
soldier
more
yet?
free time than we do now.
I thought I was until today, but now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know.
Take a good look. You won't get another chance for a while. You should wash your face too while you're at it.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. If you lose, you're worm food.
I like that expression.
Yeah.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a 50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Huh. So I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Come on, use my 45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra.
Clearly, because she's not wearing one apparently.
If we're gonna go to the north, we'll have to go through the commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5. This card will open it. It was inside the pocket
Well,
of the
she stuffed
uniform
like
I was
everything
wearing.
down her
Looks
shirt.
like he must have been guarding someplace.
She's pulled
important.
3 things out of there so far. Woman, do you not have pockets?
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me.
Metal Gear Online, of course. Yes. Yeah, I'm hotly anticipating that one as well. I'm not a huge online player. It's funny. I think Splatoon has been like the game that I've played the most online, and that's it's been out like a week in it, so that's that's saying something. But yeah, I'm not a huge online player. I played on Metal Gear Online from Guns of the Patriots quite a bit, actually. Thinking about it.
That's strange. There's no guard.
But not
What
too
happened to
much
the
else.
music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make
But yeah,
sure
I do
you're
want to
ready,
play that
okay?
one. Haven't done any Bloodborne online, so. And I never really got burnt out on it because I finished the game. And then I just stopped, and then just recently, within the past couple weeks, I started a new game plus, and I started doing the Chalice rooms, so I kind of revamped my interest. So I think I paced it Like, I took like a really long break after I beat it. I probably paced it better than I did other games, like maybe the original Dark Souls or something. Okay, we got diazepam. Oh, night vision goggles, cool. That'll be handy. Lots of ammo. I think, yeah, I got one ration. It would be preferable to have another, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. I don't think there's anything actually under these desks. I don't know why I'm checking, but just in case. You never know. A little Easter egg here. If you stare at Meryl in first person, she starts saying stuff. She gets embarrassed, I think.
What? What is it?
Not
What
a big
are you
online player,
staring
mostly
at?
to the fact that you get your ass handed to you by 10-year-olds. Yeah.
Come on, Snake.
Oh, isn't she cute?
Don't stare at me like that.
Yeah, that's a detracting point for me too. The
What
thing
are you
is,
doing? We've
I
got
don't
to get a move
put
on.
the time and effort, and I don't really want to, into getting like that good at a game. And other people do,
What?
and so it's
What
like,
is
unless
it?
I'm playing with friends that are kind of on the same level as I am, it's just not always enjoyable. So yeah. All right.
What are you
I don't know what I'm
thinking?
thinking. Oh, I'm gonna go in the bathroom.
Snake, what are you doing? Let's go to the commander's room.
Oh, wow, that took out a lot of health, actually. I probably shouldn't have done that, but... Yeah, it's like, you know,
My head. Oh, it hurts.
video games are a hobby, but they're not
Don't come
my
here,
only
Snake.
hobby. So it's like, when you're working, you only have so much free time, and it's like, there's other things to do.
Are you okay?
You can't just play video games all the time. And I'm not... I mean, it's largely why I'm a variety streamer, too. I'm not one to stick with one type of gear, you know, one game like some people do, or one type of game.
Okay.
I like to play
Let's go.
a bunch of stuff, so... To put that much time and effort into one game with a limited amount of free time compared to my teenage years,
The commander is
like, I'd rather not. Playing a lot of Devil May Cry lately. I've been wanting to pick up that series, but I never got around to it. It's always like sort of interested me. I've played other games of that type, but nothing from the Devil May Cry series specifically. There's a couple streamers I've watched that have played it though, so
Snake,
I've seen a little bit of it.
how do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Oh, hurry, make love to me. Oh, Snake, I want you.
Who's that?
You don't like
So
girls?
creepy. Yes.
Snake, Meryl's not herself. Don't
Oh wow,
use
you got a
your
kid.
weapon.
Yeah, I
Psycho
can
Mantis.
imagine.
He's controlling Meryl. That
A few
tune is his
people I know
mind
have had
control
kids, and
music.
yeah, that takes
Don't
up a lot
use
of their
your
time.
weapon.
So
Try to knock her out.
wait, no, that's not how you grab someone. There we go. There you go. Cool.
Useless woman. Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick. You.
You doubt my power? Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No,
We're gonna get a display.
Snake. I'm Psycho Mantis. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power.
The only thing that dates this game is the visuals, but the controls I find are a bigger problem. The controls made this fight sequence a little bit frustrating at times.
No, perhaps I should say your past.
Unfortunately, I
You are a
don't
very
have Police Knots or
methodical man.
Castlevania on my
Always
memory
kicks
card.
his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior. Well
Thank you.
suited to this stealth mission.
I've actually been doing better this time around.
You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious or you are a coward. Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul.
Last time I said it was reckless.
Your memory is completely clean. You have not said often.
Oh,
You
wait,
are
no.
somewhat reckless.
Yeah, the save thing.
I can read
I'm
you
still
like
reckless,
an
I guess,
open
damn.
book. You still don't believe me? I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on
boy.
the floor. Put it down as flat
Got it on the
as you
table next to
can.
me.
That's good. Now I will move your controller by the power of my will alone.
What's happening, guys? He's doing it! Holy shit!
What do you think now? Can you feel my power now?
I'm a believer.
The demonstration
Yay.
is over.
So, oh, did I skip it? I think there was a little bit more to that sequence, but I accidentally pushed a button when I was picking up the controller. Okay, so tricks to beating this guy. I think you could pick him up with the thermal. Yeah. The FAMAS is nice. I think I might try to save it though. Oh, you know what? No, there's another part to this. Haha, how silly of me. I can't actually hurt him yet. Yes. Oh, right.
That's Psycho Mantis, former KGB psychic. He has powerful telepathic abilities. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, he came to America looking for a job. He worked with the FBI on several cases as a psychic profiler. 5 years ago, he was working on the case of a multiple serial murderer, and he got too far into the killer's mind. As a result, he became just like the killer.
So he was sort of infected by this serial murderer's thoughts?
In any case, after that, he became a sort of psychic spy working for the highest bidder. Traveled all around the world. That's when he was recruited by Foxhound. He can read people's minds. He knows every move that you're going to make.
What should I do? I've got no chance of beating him. There must be some way.
He's a master at controlling people, Snake. Don't let him manipulate you.
Okay. So, let's see what everyone else has to say.
It's true. Your enemy is a powerful telepath. But you've got more battle experience. You can do it, Snake.
Psychic soldier, yes. Although they will not admit it, many countries have paranormal programs and use psychics in their special ops. Psychics range in power from those who can bend spoons to those who can cause natural
It
disasters.
seems a little unlikely.
But Psycho Mantis is one of the most powerful. Be careful.
Are you hurt, Snake?
No. Just save for now. Okay. I guess that's all they have to say.
Don't
I thought
give
Campbell
up.
would like tell me something else. There's two ways to go about doing this. One of them is, I think, damaging the statue. Oh, right. Your first person goes to Mantis's view. I should probably equip that thermal. Okay. Should I just like switch the controllers now, or does Campbell actually call me?
Not everything you see with your two eyes is real. Destroying his spirit is more important than destroying his body.
Don't let him read you. Be a blank slate, okay? Clear your mind.
Thanks, Campbell. Alright. Let's do this. I just gotta make sure that this actually works.
He read your mind with his psychic abilities. Somehow you've got to get around him.
Damn it. Oh! Wow, that's nice. Okay. It's like I'm afraid. I want to put on the thermal goggles, but I'm afraid I'll get hit, like moving towards where he is. So. So can you could duck under the paintings? I don't know about the chairs though. Oh! There's also the statue. Let me see if that does. I've never actually attempted to destroy the thing. I heard it was a tactic. I guess it doesn't seem to be working though. Damn it. Maybe it was that one. See, now I'm all confused. Hey Lane, why are you dying? It's halfway down and I only got 2 rations left. This is not good. Damn. Oh no. Okay, I guess ducking under the paintings doesn't work. I was certain it did. Oh, I have a bad cold. Oh, that's too bad. A lot of people have been getting sick. Summer colds are the worst.
Why couldn't I read your mind?
And bellow to you too, Ryan. Welcome back to the stream. No, Meryl, don't do it.
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can see you.
Fortunately, I haven't gotten sick. Well, no, wait. I was gonna say I haven't gotten sick this year, but
Stop! Meryl!
I actually got sick in February after I came back from my trip.
No, it cannot be. No!
Okay, it took a lot of damage at some point. This is good for me. Oh shit. Ah! He's no good. Damn it! Oh no. There he goes. God. First time. I'm actually proud of that, despite how poorly I played.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake.
Last time I think it took me...
I owe you one.
Actually, I
Now
think
that
it only took
Mantis
me
is beaten,
two
Meryl's
tries.
brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's because you like her?
I don't want to see any woman
What
die right
the
in
hell
front
kind
of
of question is that?
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that
This is when
Snake has
Naomi's
killed a
gonna
lot
get
of
a little
people.
bitchy.
But that doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart.
It's okay, Colonel. She's right.
So, you used the other... I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I'll read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through that hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the
This
communication
isn't really
towers.
predicting the future more than it is just telling me where to go. I'm calling his powers a hoax.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way. And that's why there is war.
Let's see it.
But you are different.
Let's see the hideousness.
You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery.
It's so gross.
The first person whose mind I dove
that?
into
They were
was
so
my
disgusted by
father's.
his appearance, but
I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart.
hey, it didn't look that bad.
My mother died in childbirth.
Actually, I don't remember. They should have revamped it. I wonder how
He
ugly he was in
despised
Twin
me
Snakes,
for
because I
it.
really don't remember. I actually might not have
thought
even made it
my
that far.
father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I.
Sandstone Town burned.
The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen through evil. You, Snake. You're just like the boss.
Twin Snakes is a failed game. Just don't
No,
play
you're
it.
worse.
It's not worth it, says Ryan.
Compared to you,
I own it.
I'm not so bad.
And truth be told, I think we're all kind of on the same page here.
I read.
I'm sorry if you feel differently, but
Meryl's?
I own it. I played it,
I saw you
and
there.
there was just a point where I said, no more.
You have a large place in your heart.
I did not.
Large place?
I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy the direction
A
that
large
was
place.
given to it.
But I do not
it
know
was
if your
just
futures lie together.
unfitting of a lot of
have
stuff that
a
was
last
established in
request.
the original game,
What is it?
My mask.
and some of it was just kind of
back on.
insulting.
Okay.
Like this. Other people's
His face looked
thoughts
basically exactly the
force
same,
their
just better
way into
detail.
my
Okay,
mind.
so just
Before
kind
I
of caved
die,
in, a little
want
bit
to be
starved,
by myself. I want
sunken
to be left
eyes,
alone in
got
my
stitches
own
around
world.
the skull. No, play it. Just skip all the cutscenes. Yeah, well, here's the thing. The gameplay was okay. It was Sons of Liberty style. So, I mean, you know, it was updated. It had decent visuals. But, yeah, there was just... But that's the thing, though. It's like the Metal Gear games go in tandem with the cutscenes. So it's like, you almost gotta watch them. But it was bad. When you're fighting Vulcan and Raven in the tank, and it cuts to him like flexing his muscles and going yeah and like all this weird crap going on, it's like that's kind of around the same time where I was like, okay, I'm kind of done with this.
Let's
I
go,
think I got
Meryl.
up to right before
I'm
Psycho
sorry.
Mantis. I might have actually played this battle. I don't remember, but I didn't.
How could I let Mantis
I didn't get
control
very
my
far
mind
past this
like
point.
that?
I know I didn't finish
If
to
you're
where the
gonna doubt
original game
yourself,
ends
I'll
at
leave
disc
you
1.
here.
You're right.
I can go
Never
back
doubt
to it. I
yourself.
could definitely give it a
Just let
shot,
make
but
you
yeah, there
stronger.
was
Learn something from it.
it
You're
was a
right.
spectacle watching some of the stuff that
I'm
happened
sorry.
in that game.
I won't do it again. Snake, can I ask you something?
What?
About what Mantis said. I was just wondering.
What? What's the problem now?
It says he owns it,
Oh,
but the
no,
voice
nothing.
acting makes it feel like,
So, tell
God,
me,
just
Snake,
stop, please.
what's your name? Your real name.
Which is a shame.
Name
I
means
don't
nothing on the
remember the voice
battlefield.
acting too
How
well.
old are you?
Old
I
enough
just
to know what
remember
death
how the
looks like.
cutscenes were like
Any
super over the
family?
top
No, but I was raised by many people.
and just like really wacky
Is
and
there
strange.
anyone you like?
I've never been interested
The
in
voice
anyone
acting,
else's
I don't
life.
remember, which would be a shame too,
So
because
you
I know
are
Hater put a
alone.
lot of effort into
Just like Mantis said.
getting the original cast back and trying to get it as close
Other people
to
just complicate
the
my
original as they
life.
could. Obviously, they changed some of the
I don't
things.
like to get involved.
You're a
Naomi
sad,
and
lonely
Mei Ling
man.
lost their accents, which
Come on.
I wasn't too happy
Let's
about,
go.
but you know. Did Snake run off missiles? Yeah, I think that happened. Oh no. Plug controller into port 1. Well, now you tell me. There we go. I don't think there's much else I could do here. I could go back for ammo, but it's like, eh. I'm gonna have to go back anyway, so whatever. Yeah, there was a lot of weird stuff that happened in that game. And I don't remember all of them, but I'm pretty sure that was a thing. Yeah. Ryan is right. It
There
was
he was
very...
Wolf dogs.
It was
Half
very
wolf, half
New
husky.
Age,
How do you know so much?
Asian
I
film
ride dog sleds.
type
I'm a
deal
musher.
where there was a lot of slow motion sequences and
I'll take point. Snake.
you know, dodging
follow.
bullets and crazy flips. And I remember like there was one scene where Snake was getting shot at, and he did like a 16 flip somersault in the air, as a means of avoiding the bullets. I was just like, what the hell? What the hell am I playing? This is so strange. And then it just got weirder. The only thing that was kind of over the top that fit later on with the games was Ocelot was doing his gun trick, his gunplay, and it was like, you know, he was doing the flips and stuff, and he was tossing them in the air and stuff, and it's like, well, they ended up doing that in Snake Eater, so whatever. And even that was probably like one of the most reserved things. I remember there were several sequences where Snake fought the ninja, and it was getting crazy. It's getting really crazy. Why does the snow look purple? Oh shit. No. What are you saying? Oh yeah, they changed the voice actor for Gray Fox too. The experience of completing it, and I feel bad. I feel sorry for you. I don't mean to hate on it too bad. They attempted to do the best with what they had, but yeah, I can see where a lot of people didn't find it enjoyable. So. Okay, yeah, you remember that then. Yeah, there was some very, very interesting acrobatics in that game. Why do they like Meryl so much?
Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
Yeah, I didn't get hit, did I? Okay, so here's another trick. Hopefully I can do this right. Okay. So you hit Meryl and you immediately equip the cardboard box, and then later on when you have to go back through here,
What are you
you can
doing?
equip the cardboard box and they'll leave you alone. I guess because it's scented with their urine. So nice little thing they put in there. I guess we can move on. Metal Gear Solid is one of those games. I think this game in particular is the only
This place
one of
is
the
mine.
Metal Gear
I'll
games
take
in
point
total
again.
where I did
Stay
not
back, okay?
But the radar is
get
working.
all the
And since we
unlockables at the
can't use
end,
the
like
mine
the new
detector
game
either.
pluses.
Leave it
and
to me.
it was just a matter of circumstance, like memory cards not working or files getting deleted and things like that. So I've played this game quite a bit. I would say I haven't played it as much as like Snake Eater or even Sons of Liberty. I think I played Guns of the Patriots more. So it's like I just never had the opportunity to get all the unlockables. It's pretty much just been a one-off thing for me. But yeah, definitely not the GameCube version.
So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little?
Okay, I could like one-up you though, because I could pretty much just go where I want and do this. Yeah, how about that?
Meryl,
What is it?
Meryl, get down! Meryl!
Shit. Going down. The other wants to be buried with a copy of Guns of the Patriots. It's a really fun game. And you could get through it pretty quick. That's also another thing I liked about it. And there was a variety of ways you could play through it, so it felt a little more open than any of the other games had previously.
Leave me and run.
Meryl!
I guess I am a rookie after all.
Don't worry, Meryl. It's me they want.
Even I know that. It's the oldest trick in the book. The sniper's using me for bait to lure you out.
Damn.
Shoot me, Snake.
No!
My gun.
What is
I can't
my
reach
favorite?
it by myself.
Oh, Metal Gear
Don't
game.
move.
Snake Eater. Yeah,
I
without a
promised.
doubt. That one is my favorite hands down.
I wouldn't slow you down. I can still help. I want to help you.
I've probably played that one
Down.
the most.
Save your strength.
And
I was a fool.
I just really
I
like
wanted to be a soldier.
alternate history games. I like
war's ugly.
period games.
There's nothing glamorous about it.
There was a lot to be had in that one.
Snake, please save
Just
yourself.
hit the right notes for me.
Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me. Now get out of here.
No, poor Meryl.
Meryl! Damn. Snake, it's a trap.
Oh shit.
The sniper's tricked to
It's a
lure you
trap.
out. The sniper's waiting for you to go and help Meryl, so he can pick you off. Don't do it.
Must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Maybe so, but Meryl can't hold out that long.
Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the second floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position. At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
Colonel, take it easy. I'm gonna save Meryl, no matter what it takes.
Okay. Thanks.
What's wrong, Naomi?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice
Oh,
yourself.
not this crap again.
You got the genes of a soldier, not a savior.
You trying to say that I'm only interested in saving my own skin?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct.
like an animal?
I'm
Cool.
going to
Does
save
get the
Meryl. I
hardback
don't
strategy
need an
guide of
excuse.
Guns of the Patriots. There was a lot of collectibles
And I'm
released
not
for that
doing
game.
it for someone else either. I'm gonna save Meryl for myself. Colonel, don't worry.
Snake. Thanks.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Didn't like Snake Eater or Guns of the Patriots. I guess it's not for everybody since it didn't fall in tandem with the rest of the games, but
Snake,
you could shoot
leave
Meryl,
me.
can't you? I think they message you too.
How could you? Why? Snake.
Snake, what the hell?
I'm
You
sorry.
trying to kill Meryl?
You've gone insane!
You shouldn't let me be able to do these things.
Get out of here, Snake.
I'm just gonna have to book it. The original Metal Gear Solid is not my favorite. It's also very dated at this point. I was talking about this last time I played it too. But oh no. Let's put on the cardboard box. There we go. There we go. But a lot of what had been done in this game was pretty much... I mean, this is the classic. This is the one everybody remembers. This is not the first one I played. The first Metal Gear game I ever played was Sons of Liberty, and I felt lost. However, I liked so much about it. I thought it was such a good game, even though the story was somewhat complex, and maybe even convoluted. But it was after that game that I decided I really wanted to check out this series, so later on I went in and I played the original Metal Gear Solid, and then I got 3, which had Metal Gear 1 and 2. I had to hunt everywhere for the subsistence version, and then by the time Guns of the Patriots was coming out, I was like super hyped for it. But in regards to the aspects of gameplay, Metal Gear Solid is incredibly linear. Even compared to, I'd even say, even compared to Solid Snake, Metal Gear 2, there's less attention and detail to just your placement and enemy placements and a lot of the in-game features. It just seems to be kind of more of a linear game in and of itself. Not that that's a bad thing, but I do appreciate the finer details of some of the other ones. I did think, as far as gameplay is concerned, that Sons of Liberty definitely outdid this one. Even just being able to use the gun in first-person mode, that helped a lot. How the hell can I push this? And then other things like the ability for enemies to stay after they're dead, and you have to move them and things like that. I always thought that added a little bit more, I don't know, just a little bit something more to the gameplay that made you have to think a little harder and be a little bit more careful. Oh hey, Cynical C. Welcome back. It's been a little while, but Cynical C, a very good friend of mine, so you give him your welcomes, I guess. But good to see you. Am I full up on rations? I am. Yeah, not being able to play as Snake. Here's the thing, though. Okay, I'm not a Raiden fan. I know everybody, like a lot of people like him as Cyborg Ninja and stuff like that, and there's hardly anybody that likes him as, oh god, I'm gonna get hit. There's not a whole lot of people that liked him in Metal Gear Solid 2. However, here's the thing. It did offer a different perspective for Solid Snake, and that was kind of what they were shooting for. You got to see Snake in a different light other than just playing him as he is in every other game. I thought it was an interesting take on the game series. I'll say that I was disappointed as well. Because here's the thing, when I first started the Metal Gear series, I was expecting to play a Snake, and getting Sons of Liberty first, I was definitely expecting to play a Snake. I didn't know that there was another character or anything like that. So when they bring up Raiden, and then he's like kind of like this pretty boyish, weird blonde kid, I was like, what? What the hell was this? But the game, just purely from the aspect of the game, and then being able to see character interactions between Raiden and Snake, and it was all very interesting to me, and I think they did a decent job with it. I wouldn't go as far as saying he's like a terrible character. He's not the greatest character in the series, and when they delve a little bit into his backstory, it gets kind of whiny. And then, especially when he's the Cyborg Ninja, and they're delving into his past, it is very, I don't know. I didn't like the whole thing, his whole backstory with Solidus. It seemed kind of rushed together, in my opinion, so I'm not the biggest fan. But just the point of playing as him, I didn't mind it too much. I mean, it wasn't the greatest thing, but it wasn't, it wasn't the end of the world for me. Yeah, Old Snake was a weird decision. I mean, in retrospect, the way that the series pans out, and I think Guns of the Patriots is a really good game. I don't mind it, but And for the most part, it makes sense, the way that they developed it and how he becomes Old Snake, his rapid aging and everything like that. But yeah, it wouldn't have been my first decision. I wouldn't have chosen to make Snake so old by the end of it. It just seems sad. If it had taken place like a lot later in the future and he was just like naturally old, it would have been better, but it's just depressing that he has such a short lifespan. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about, Deller, is you kind of see Snake as a separate entity, and you get to see him as the legend, rather than you just playing as a legend. And, you know, him helping you out and stuff with the boss battles, or contacting him on codec and things like that. I thought that was a neat part of the game. Okay, so this guy isn't going to go anywhere, is he? There we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, no, I didn't have rations equipped. Oh, okay, I feel stupid. Let's try that again. So here's why I like Snake Eater, though. One, I like the time period. I do like the 60s setting. I do like the Cold War theme. I always thought that was an interesting part of history. And then the setting itself, they make a lot of references to, like, old school spies, like James Bond. And we're talking like Sean Connery, James Bond here. And the series was always... Kojima has said himself that when he started the series, it was heavily influenced by the Bond series, because it was kind of that... Nobody would actually hear that or see that. God damn it. It was always the idea of the single man against, you know, the evil forces of the world, and it was a really big influence when he first started it, and I think that Snake Eater kind of fulfilled that influence a little bit better than any of the other games. Getting shot at here. No! Never liked the lock-on in this game. A little bit frustrating. I don't think that's like gonna work at all. I'm gonna have to move to somewhere else. Frustrating. Okay, so just reading what was going on in chat. Yeah, Big Boss's voice change was a little weird. I'm fine with it. When I played Ground Zeroes, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I mean, Kiefer Sutherland is a decent actor. He's got a really good voice. And, you know, you gotta figure at some point they have to change the voice actor for Big Boss. It had to happen eventually. I'm sure everyone is hoping that Hayden will be back in some regards. Some people speculate that there's going to be a game, like Deller said, later on. And who knows, that might have gotten shut down. Nobody's actually made any official statements, so we really can't say for sure. That there might be a remake of the originals later on, and Hater will be a part of that. Or that, gotta be careful here. Okay, there's a sniper. Or that Solid Snake is going to make an appearance somewhere in Phantom Pain. Either one of these, I'd say, is a possibility.
Hurry up and save Meryl.
God damn it. Fine. Wow, his feet just like clipped through that. No. Oh, they're so quick to get after you. Annoying. Either one of those, I'd say, is a possibility, though, so it could happen. Why is there so many damn people? But we can never say for sure. So who knows? Wait, who said that? Kojima has always said that he would not, even before he apparently left Konami, he's always said that the Phantom Pain would be the final one. Now, he said that a lot. He said that about Guns of the Patriots. He said that about Peace Walker. So who knows? If Kojima is gone from Konami, which he more than likely is, he may not have directed any future games anyway. So I would say it would have been a high probability. He had to stop at some point anyway, so either way, I don't think we would have got another Kojima game, whether he was part of Konami or not. So who knows what that would have been like. I'm not a huge fan of non-Kojima directed Metal Gear games, and I've played quite a few of them. I'd say my favorite is probably Ghost Babel. Or just Metal Gear Solid, right? I keep thinking about the Japanese name, but just the Metal Gear Solid for the Game Boy. I'd say that one's probably the best. I've played the Acid games. Not a huge fan of that. Very strange gameplay style, though. I think that's my biggest issue with it. And Rising, I think we've all expressed our opinions on that at some point. Not huge Rising fans. Most of us seem to be. Is there anything else in here? I need to get, like, rations if I can. I just gotta be careful. Oh look, this one's already open. It's just like all C4, and then bullets I don't need. Oh god. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Okay. Just getting caught up in my thoughts here. What were we talking about? Something about Kojima. Oh, right, non-Kojima directed games. So, my point is, it's hard to say what the future of the series would be like anyway. It's pretty clear that if there was a disagreement between Kojima and Konami, Konami's intention was still to produce more Metal Gear games. And that might include the Solid series, that might include like the main series, outside of stuff like Rising. Considering that Kojima would probably not be part of any future productions, I would be fine if Konami just produced Rising games, whatever. I'm not a huge fan, but if that's what they wanted to do, they could go ahead and do it. Just as long as they didn't make any games for the main series, because it would be kind of a shame to have the canon all mucked up after a while without Kojima in charge. I remember his reaction to when Peace Walker was being made. His original intention was not to have anything to do with Peace Walker. He was not going to be directing it. He was just going to be a production manager. And then he said when he went in to take a look at how the game was developing, he said, "Whoa, now this is kind of going out of hand here. I'm going to have to step in." And then he went in and directed Peace Walker. So, I mean, it's a little bit frightening when you hear something like that. Like, it was so bad. Things were so bad that Kojima had zero intention of actually being a part of the director process of the game, but he said, "Nah, yeah, I gotta put a stop to this." So it just makes you wonder what the future holds for the series. I really need to find more rations. That would be ideal. I could kill more people. That's always an option. I think one of these rooms But okay, here's what I was talking about, like way earlier. I've already forgotten completely. I was talking about why Snake Eater is so good. Snake Eater, like I said, is my favorite of the series. I do think it's the most. I mean, without the most basics of, I mean, the plot was pretty basic, but even without that, with the plot aside, I do think it's one of the best developed in the series. The attention to detail, as far as the in-game mechanics go, far surpasses most of the others in the series. I'd say even Guns of the Patriots wasn't quite as detailed, because it really did incorporate all the mechanics that you had in the previous games, including the MSX versions, and kind of go above and beyond, and even developed its own. I love the camo index. I liked the what do they call it? I can never remember the name of it, but the menu where you go in and you heal yourself. Just having to diagnose what your problem is, and then choosing the right medications, and then finding supplies, OSP. I thought that was a really neat feature to the game, and since it's the only game that really does that, it really kind of makes it stand out from the others. But yeah, heavy influence from the Bond films, which is always a plus for me. I love the side characters. I would say in every Metal Gear game, there's always someone I don't like. Except maybe with Snake Eater. I really can't remember anybody that I hated. Okay, so we're pretty much full up on rations. So go ahead and use that, take that, and we're good to go. The MSX ones were pretty linear, so you didn't get to delve into some of the characters as deeply as you did with the other games, but so maybe I didn't like anybody from that one, but definitely from Metal Gear Solid, and I never liked Naomi. She was probably the only one. Okay, so yeah, there's still lines. Metal Gear 2, oh boy. Wasn't a big fan of Raiden. I hated Rosemary. I didn't like Olga. Trying to think of who else. Who else was in that game? I think Sons of Liberty probably had. Oh, Emma. Oh God, Emma. Yeah, ugh, yeah. I did not like Emma. I think she might be my least favorite character in the series as a whole. And then I don't know. I'm trying to think of who else is in there. I've never been a big fan of Vamp. I'd never liked the Vamp as a villain. It always bothered me. And the whole Dead Cell, actually, I didn't like it. So yeah, there was despite that I don't hate the game, there was a lot of characters that I didn't like. Just thinking about it, though, I was like, yeah, I didn't like a lot of people in there. Fat Man was weird, but I didn't love him. I didn't like Vamp. I didn't like, what's her name? The girl that couldn't die. Ocelot was weird in that game. I'm just nitpicking on everyone, but... Oh, right, that was the weapon going off. What the heck is going on here? Solidus was okay. There were some aspects to him I didn't like. I didn't like the president. Everybody just looked weird in that game, too. Just the models were strange. I remember thinking Snake's face looked really plasticky. That was the beginning of Otacon. Well, nah, I guess this game was the beginning of Otacon's like mental breakdowns, but I think it was more emphasized in that one. But yeah, not a bad game. It's just I didn't like certain parts of it and characters. Snake Eater though, it's like I liked Big Boss. I thought he was a great main character. I loved Major Zero. I loved Paramedic. I thought she was great. That was probably like one of my favorites in the series. Sigint was alright. The villains weren't bad, although strange they were. The Cobras were kind of cool. I really actually liked those boss battles. Those were really neat. What the hell is his name though? I don't know why I can never think of stuff on stream, but the main guy, the main bad guy, he was weird. Once you find out more about him, it just gets weirder. Was her name Lady Luck? Oh, weird. Yeah, Cynical C, yeah, is right there. I don't think they were full-on blood-related, but Otacon had definitely this kind of incestuous relationship with Emma. Oh, and I got a follow here. Thank you very much for the follow. It's not popping up here. I Sinbad, thank you very much. Appreciate it. You're a good man in my book, and I have your back all days and every day. The love story with Rose and Raiden is disgusting. The Sinbad says, just because they're like bad characters or what? I thought the Otacon Emma thing was like, ugh, that was like one of the most disturbing things. Okay, just making sure this is the correct box. Want to make sure it's the right P box. You never know. Don't hate me. Okay, gotta put it back on. There we go. Just when I gotta crawl through the holes, that's when I gotta be cautious. Wait, so where is the exit? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Ooh. The problem is that they just get so close. I can kill them, right? I would hate to kill animals, but that might be my only option here. Let's put this back on, just in case. Oh, they take more than, and they immediately... I shoot them, but then I put the box on, and then they're completely fine. Sorry. I deeply apologize. Oh god, now I'm lost. This isn't right. Here we go. I'm sorry, Sin. They left me with no other choice. I mean, really. What do you expect me to do? Okay, I think we're clear. Alright. I suck at the sniper battles in this game. So, forgive me if my performance is not up to par with your expectations. Okay, this just goes right into... Yeah, that just goes right into first person mode, so that kinda sucks. The Roy Campbell AI was pretty weird. I thought it was weird, but I thought it was really funny when they started to get infected. When they infected the AI system and then he starts calling you up on just like weird accounts. I thought that part was great. Ah! The other thing I don't like is how, I mean, I guess it works if you know what you're doing, but you hold down and then it just goes faster after a while. It was a little bit annoying. Ow.